What time is it? Nope, not howdy doody time. It's 12:30. Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. But I'm kind of hoping you don't purchase it, because the watch on my wrist today, the Audemars Piguet Millenary Star Wheel, is one of my favorite watches of all time, and in 5 years of doing this, this is the first example to cross my desk. The watch in stainless steel was launched alongside a rose gold equivalent in the year 2000. This model, made in 125 pieces, was designed to celebrate 125 years of the Audemars Piguet manufacture of Les Braceaux. Now, the Star Wheel as a wristwatch complication was first introduced by the Audemars Piguet Star Wheel back in 1991. It became surprisingly influential as the design, based on Renaissance wandering clock complications, was adopted by no less an independent avant-garde than Urwerk. Audemars Piguet, retaining the traditional Star Wheel system with ratchets, pawls, and yes, the titular star wheels, gives us a lovely watch that can be worn on any wrist. Every generation seems to have its oval watch, and for ours, it's the Millenary. 41 millimeters from what would conventionally be 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, the watch is approximately 36 millimeters from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Now, across the wrist, lug to lug, the watch is remarkably compact. Remember, it's longer lengthwise than across the wrist, so the lug to lug span is only 43.6 millimeters. And that 43 plus millimeter span means I can endorse this watch for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference. Remember, for reference, my wrist is 16 centimeters circumference. The space between the lugs is 20 millimeters, though proportionally it appears larger, and the watch is well balanced aesthetically. The strap, which is lizard leather, and we'll get close so you can see what that's all about. It has a wonderful pebbly grain, a bit like Stingray. It has minimal bolstering, a sheer side showing the layers of construction. It is a dark navy blue semi-gloss, more conventional calfskin on the bottom. You can see the watch uses curved spring bars so that the lugs can be drilled close to the case and the strap can move without encumbrance. You'll also appreciate that AP gave you a wonderfully bespoke millenary buckle. As you can see, it has that distinctive fluted curvature that references the form of the millenary case, and then internally it's the well-known polished Audemars Piguet logo style single fold that we've known on innumerable Royal Oak offshores. Jumping back to the watch itself, it's handsomely finished. As you can see, a longitudinal satin finish in the case with a lovely curvature from its top to its bottom, as well as lengthwise. The compound curves are sexy. The double finishing with the combination of polish and satin finish is handsome and impressive. You can see that the lugs extend somewhat above the satin finish of the case, and the bezel is sunken below the crests of the lugs to avoid cutting them short, and also to avoid creating an unwieldy and thick watch. It is a remarkably slender timepiece, only 8.9 millimeters thick in spite of the compound complication. The watch is easy to wear underneath a cuff, and you can see how the conical bezel allows it to slide underneath any sleeve. Spinning around to the crown, you can see it's a simple Audemars Piguet AP crown. Let's turn the watch over, and you can see, for those of you who keep track of Audemars Piguet serial numbers, this watch, made in the year 2000, has an E24000 serial range. 125 pieces for 125 years. You can see the design parallelism, the loop of the Millenary logo, the arc of the case, the arc of the Star Wheel scale, and of course the arc of the buckle. The dial, and we need to get close, is a bit of a complex affair, and it always helps to demonstrate it in motion. So it's a blue base. It has a bright white scale, and the white scale is a digital index. You can see as 12 o'clock passes, we're passing 12:45, 12:50, 12:55, and then the succeeding hour rotates into position. You can see the Star Wheel mechanism in place. Now we're looking at 1:10, 1:15, 1:20. Watch as the first hour lapses and the second hour comes on. You'll see the Star Wheel mechanism ratchet into position. It is a digital display, and it just continues on and on. The discs themselves are sapphire. There is a silk-screened lacquer on the sapphire, and you can see each of the Star Wheel mechanisms uses a spring, a pawl, and a star. It is a remarkably charismatic complication. This is the Audemars Piguet 2811 Star Wheel complication on top of a JLC 889 9 base, doing business as the Audemars Piguet 2224. The base movement itself is 36 joules, automatic winding, bidirectional, adjusted in a remarkable 6 positions, not the chronometer standard 5. It features a 22 karat gold mass, which is solidly more than the 21 to 18 carats common in the industry, and it is a very thin and fine tractor movement, beating away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It should be mentioned that when this watch was made back in 2000, Audemars Piguet still owned 40% of Jaeger-LeCoultre, continuing a relationship that dated back to the original Audemars Piguet watches of the 1870s. So this is a time-tested combination, this 2811 and 2224 base. 30 meters water resistant, so it's not an aquatic watch. It is a lovable watch, one of my favorites of all time and one of the timepieces I most earnestly desire. Please remove the temptation. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.